Hey all, I'm eating Haribos. I'm annoyed, depressed, pissed off. Sorry about the language. And eating when I'm talking to you. I got my TMA results back and I'm really annoyed with them. Yeah, I got 68%, which in all fairness is higher than I got the last time round. He hated my work. 68% sounds like a good score for a normal university. For Open University, they have a different marking system, and 68% is shockingly poor. With my previous modules, I was in line for 2-1, possibly even a first with some of my results. Now I'm going to be lucky if I get a third. In order to get a 2-1, which is what I was aiming for, I need to get at least 73% on the remaining TMAs for this one. Now obviously my year 3 modules will affect this as well, but you know, I was trying to stay within a bracket. Yeah, he hates my work. I'm not doing any more art or creative writing modules. I have a friend here, the lady I go to the creative writing group with, who is an author, an award-winning author and teacher, and she thought my work was really good. But nope, he hated it. And the school, some of the other people are getting, not just from my tutor, from other tutors, everybody is struggling with this module because all the tutors are marking incredibly harshly. There's some people who literally are published authors taking this for fun, just to get a little something under their belt, you know, and they're getting even worse marks than me. There's a few getting good marks. Some obviously know what the tutors want, but most of us, we haven't got a clue. We do the work that's supposed to, and they don't like it. So, yeah, I'm feeling sorry for myself. It's not a good look on me, and I hate it, but I'm taking today to feel sorry for myself, and I don't care. I will start fresh tomorrow with my new TMA. I'm just going to be glad if I pass this module now, and I will just have to get extremely good marks with my year 3 work in order to try to pull myself back up from this module. That's all I can do. But, oh well. Let's get on to happier stuff. Yarn. I got this last weekend, and I forgot to show you all it because I'm a twit. I was so panicking on getting this TMA perfect, that worked, didn't it, that I forgot to show you the yarn. So I'm going to show you that today instead. So, this stuff you've already seen before. The skirt, the hairpin lace skirt that I'm working on, I ran out of yarn and I needed more. But because of the type of yarn, it was really hard to find the colours I needed, because it's this. It's B&M yarn. But it turns out, when B&M order yarn, they literally just order yarn. No specifics. So they never know what's coming. And so this took many weeks to actually have the right colour that I needed. It seems like a flawed way of ordering, but that's the way they do it. So this is trim. It's $4.99 a ball. Creamy and multicoloured yarn, and it's Aran weight, 100% acrylic, machine washable. And the total length is 600 metres. Try to flatten out, the label's really shiny. Is that even showing you the metres? It is, yeah, there. Up there. Can you see that, or is it too shiny? It may be too shiny. I'm in my lounge because I had a really bad night's sleep and I don't want to move off of here, so I'm not going to the conservatory today. It's not warm in there and I hurt, so, but I got 2 balls of this anyway. So I probably only need 1 more ball to complete the skirt, but because it was so hard to get hold of, I bought 2 just to be safe. The skirt is almost finished. I can't remember how many more strips needed. Can't remember, but then I needed to be able to do the top banding and the edging, that sort of stuff, so I wanted to make sure there was enough. This is probably way overkill, but you know, excuse me, better to have too much than too little. And the other yarn, while I was in there getting that, because that's all I went in there for some pretty yarn. I only got 3 balls, but it is really pretty. It's called Gemstone Double Knitting. It's $2.99 a ball. It's by the Yarn Company. It's 200 grams. It's 97% premium acrylic, 3% metallic yarn, and it's 600 meters. Isn't that pretty? It's so shiny. And I have 3 balls. So, total 600 grams. It's not about that. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I'm thinking maybe a shawl. I mean, just look at that. That is just so pretty. And I'm tempted to use it today, even though I should be doing the butterfly blanket, because I need cheering up. And it is so pretty. I mean, look at it. Look at it shine. So, yeah, it's double knitting. Did I say that? Yeah. This actually says on there it's tested for harms to substance according to the excuse me, sorry, the OTEC Tech Standard 100, which I think is the American safety standard, possibly. But that testing doesn't actually test enough to comply with the European or British standards that we use over here. So I can't use this for toys, even with that label. But it's good to know, because if it passes that, then there's possibly a good chance that this might pass an actual safety test. But due to the fact that it's from B&M, I probably wouldn't even attempt to put it through testing, because I may not be able to source enough of it for paying hundreds of pounds to get it tested. So even though this would probably make really pretty toys, I won't use it for toys. But I think I will definitely use it for something. Whether that something could be for me or for the shop, I don't know. I kind of want to do it for me because it's so shiny. But realistically, I'd never go out anywhere, so it would be a waste of gorgeous yarn to have something sat in the cupboard, wouldn't it? I don't know. But it's really pretty. So yeah, it's a really tiny mini yarn haul. But it's yarn, and I need to chew it up, so I thought I'd show you all it. I've not done any more on the Alf coat. The sleeve is still... Ooh, let's try not to unravel my stitches, shall we? Oh, this is working well, isn't it? Don't unravel. Yeah, I've only got that much done on the sleeve. That's the top, and that's the way we're working. That's all I've got done on the sleeve, because I haven't worked on that for a little while now, because I've been working on the butterfly blanket. This is my rough chart. We haven't got a proper thing set up yet. It's too big for one A4 piece of paper. No. Now the colours are off because this one is hand drawn. This one is scanned and flipped, so that I didn't have to do both. So the sizing is slightly off too. And it's not the colours I'm actually doing the blanket, because I didn't actually have the colours I needed in my pen set to draw. The purples I had were way too dark to be able to use as a chart to show the different colours. So we went in with a blue, but the actual butterfly is pink and 2 different purples. So the green is the base for it, the background, and as you could sort of see, you might see easy here, I have started the colour work. So I'm literally just on this little bit here on both sides, so we haven't got to the middle yet. What's slowing me down is the amount of bobbins. I need a lot of bobbins because there's a lot of colour change. And I've actually ran out. I've got 12 on the go at the moment, and I've got no bobbins left, and I actually need another colour to be added in at this point, because it's time to add in the darkest purple. But I've ordered more bobbins. I think I ordered 16 more bobbins, and they'll be here tomorrow, so I'll be able to get on with this tomorrow and work a lot faster. I may do some of this today and literally work from the ball of yarn. It might be easier, but I can show you the yarn actually, because I haven't actually shown you this yarn. I didn't do a haul with this either because I didn't think ahead, and they've already been pre-rolled. But these are this Stylecraft Ordinary Fashion. Let's see if my receipt says Stylecraft. The black is actually Sirdar yarn because there was no Stylecraft in black, and the rest of it is all Stylecraft. So this is Stylecraft Special DK. Got that one. Just trying to get the colours so you can see them all. But though they're on the table right beside me, I have really short arms, so it's hard to reach. Come here. There we go. Oh, owie. Okay, so the colours for the butterfly, my hands are also small, are these colours. And then obviously the green is the background colour. Let you see them. So it's two different purples, pink that's almost a purpley pink, and then the green, because the lady likes pastel colours, and this is as close as I could get. Because I'd originally actually planned on doing it in blue, but I couldn't find any blue pastel colours that worked, so we went with this. So they're all Stylecraft. The labels are over there, so at some point I'll try to put in the description what the colour codes are in case you're interested. But yeah, so that's what colour the butterfly will be. So the pink is pretty self-explanatory, and then the darkest blue there is actually this dark purple, and the lighter blue here is actually this lighter purple. So hopefully that shows you what I'm working on, and hopefully they'll be done soon. I have to get it done by the end of April. I have a bum right shoulder still, and so that really hurts. I have to get it done by the 25th of April. No, 24th of April. So I'll be working on this a lot. But obviously I've still got my TMAs to do. My next TMA is due the 4th of April, so once I've got that one done, I can relax a little, because the next one's not due until May, though it is the beginning of May, because I actually have my last TMA and my EMA due in May. And then this module will be over. So 2 TMAs and an EMA to go, and then I can put it away, chalk this up to experience and say that I suck at writing and I'll never do it again. But I won't, never mind. I probably will write, but I'll just write for myself and never for anyone else. I don't know. But yeah, so we're getting there. Slowly but surely. And that's all that matters, isn't it? As long as I get it done slowly. Worst comes to worst, I have to pull a few late nighters to get it finished in time. Let's face it, I don't sleep anyway, so doing late night ones isn't going to be a problem. This butterfly isn't the only one. I also have that design, which... Okay, there is another sheet of paper that I've just misplaced, but this is also done on an angle as well. And those ones I haven't coloured in because I'll be switching the colours on them. So I'll have the main butterfly, and then coming up at the top and have butterflies doing different angles and things. I hope that makes sense. Once it's all done, you'll be able to see it. But hopefully it'll look okay. It's a small blanket. It doesn't go over. If I fold it in half, then you'll probably be able to see. Yeah, so it's not particularly long because it's for going on a mobility scooter. So I just want it to be able to tuck around so it's secure, and keep them warm. So it's not like a sofa one or anything. So it's actually possibly one of the smallest blankets I've ever made. I've made a couple of baby blankets over the years, but not many. Most of my blankets have always been big ones, so this is a nice change. I was originally going to do this Tunisian crochet, but I thought I'd just do single crochet for now, and I'll probably recreate this in Tunisian crochet at some point. I may even recreate this in a corner to corner one day, but that would be just the butterfly on its own, because I think it would be rather big otherwise, because it's 101 by... I think 140 odd, maybe 150 odd stitches, squares. So I designed it as a single crochet to the size I needed for this project. So I think if I'd done it square by square, so corner to corner, it would come out really quite big, which not necessarily a bad thing. It might be quite nice, but that would take a lot of yarn. But yeah, for now I'm just sticking to this, see how this comes out, and then I can make decisions. I hope to get this properly digitised and done into a proper chart and written pattern, and then I'll actually release this if anyone's interested. I'll pop it up on my blog so that you can play with it yourselves if you want. But I've got to do a few more final checks and things, because this is the first time making it, so I'm still adjusting as I go. So I'm not entirely sure how it's going to look at the end. We're just kind of fingers crossed. Have I shown you my mug yet? I don't think I have. It says, "You are magical." Isn't that awesome? This was it's same on both sides. This was my not Mother's Day, it's not been Mother's Day yet. This was my Valentine's Day gift from Duncan. It came with a little unicorn. Oh, which Mally is just bringing in for me, look at that. Came with this sat in it. Isn't it cute? Those who remember a while back, I have a really big version of this, like a massive version of this. So when he saw this one, he thought it was perfect, and he got it, and it's so soft and squishy. This is my new mascot. It sits in my craft room and watches me craft. And Mally is not nicking it. He's going to gently put it back in my craft room. That way. He's running that way. He's running off with it. That way. He's kind of kidnapped all of my cuddlies at the moment. If you remember, I can't remember how long ago it was, but I showed you a whole bunch of my cuddlies. Most of them have been kidnapped by Mally. He tends to do that now.
Only Glitz and Stardust at the moment.
Yeah, I think you returned some of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Can you do me a favour, darling? Over there, the Stylecraft labels that you wind up the balls, I need to get some colour codes off them. Yeah, so that's about all I've got to show you, really. There's not much else I've done, because I was so busy working on that TMA that apparently sucked. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll put them up on my blog and you can all judge for yourselves. But you have to promise not to laugh at me. I'm already crying enough over my school. I don't need people laughing at me. Okay, so yeah, these yarns I'm doing from the butterfly, they're the Stylecraft Special DK. Which is 100% premium acrylic, and it's approximately 295 metres, 322 yards. Okay, so this one here, shade 1820 Duck Egg, I'm pretty sure is this one. The one I call green is Duck Egg. So 1820 Duck Egg. Okay. I have no idea which one's which on these. Okay, let's see. That's that one. That one. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to be guessing here, but I'm pretty sure this one here, the pink, is Clematis 1390 Clematis. Pretty sure that's that one. And then this is where we're going to guess, but I probably will get it right. This one here is probably the lavender, 1188 lavender. because that looks more like lavender. And this one here is Wisteria, 1432 Wisteria. Because what I know of wisteria plants is a darker purple, so I would assume this one is the wisteria. I'm really sorry if I've got them wrong, but hopefully I haven't. But at least it gives you an idea what to look for, and then you can always check, I don't know, Wool Warehouse or Love Knitting or something, because they tend to have the shades wrote down next to them, don't they? So give you a good idea. Oh, that's okay. I am terrible. I really should tell you this, and I haven't. Talk about Love Knitting. Love Knitting and Love Crochet have an affiliates program. I'm part of that, so I have links for you to click through and buy yarn, and I can earn commission on. Costs you no extra, but I earn commission. So I will get round to including those links. They will be on my blog post with my affiliates links. So I'll probably end up just linking my links page because it's getting a few too many links in my description at the moment. So I'm probably going to cut that down and just have a links page on my blog and link to the blog. But yeah, if you're buying any yarn or anything else from Love Knitting or Love Crochet and you'd like to help me out, please click my links and earn me some cash. That sounds really bad, but you know what I mean. You know, we all gotta try to earn anyway. But yeah, so I will try to include those links. But yeah, I thought it would be quite cool becoming an affiliate of Love Crochet and Love Knitting because they do quite a few good things. I also am an Amazon affiliate, as you know. But I think Love Knitting and Love Crochet was quite cool. I think I'm trying to think if they ship elsewhere than just UK. I think they do. I don't know. I'm completely unorganised because waking up to my results this morning has really thrown me, and I had planned on announcing my affiliations with all the details, but I kept forgetting because I suck. My brain is all over the place at the moment. I'm still not quite recovered from this illness, and I'm just like all the time. So yeah, if I forget any links, tell me and I'll put them in. I know some of you do remind me in links, and I thank you for that because I really need the links reminders because, well, I forget pretty much all the time. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to show you or tell you. We've got no major plans, so I don't think we're doing anything major this weekend because I'm still struggling to do most things, but we may pop out and do something. We may do some Muncie hunting or some Pokemon hunting or something. Yeah, I don't know, so I may have a little travel-y vlog if we go somewhere. I'll film as we go, but possibly not. I don't know. We'll just have to see what we feel up to doing. I know we're going to go to the cinema, but I don't know if that's this week or next week. Mally, when are we supposed to be going to the cinema?
Huh?
When are we meant to be going to the cinema? Is it this weekend or next weekend?
Nobody ever tells me anything. So
Duncan's organised a timeline for the Marvels. We've been re-watching all the DVDs. Then we're going to watch Captain Marvel. And then we're going to watch... what's the next one?
Infinity War and Endgame. Or have you already seen it?
No, I mean literally cinema. Which ones is it? It's Captain Marvel, and then there's one coming out after that. Endgame. So we're going to watch Captain Marvel and then Endgame, but we're trying to minimise the gap between them by watching Captain Marvel at a slightly later date than release, and I think it came out last weekend.
Yes.
So I can't remember if it's this weekend or next weekend we're going to watch it, which then shortens the gap between the next release. Duncan's got it all organised, so that might be this weekend or next weekend, but at some point we're going to the cinema, which would be nice. We go to Southampton Cinema. They have really good wheelchair access, whereas Salisbury Cinema has pretty much none. You can go in the back doors, and one, maybe two of their suites has wheelchair access. But that's it. The rest of the screens don't, because it's a listed building, and so they can't do any changes to it. It's a grade 2 listed building. Whereas the Southampton one is a new building, and every screen is completely wheelchair accessible.
Didn't they end up putting you in front of premium seats?
Yeah, they have a flaw in their system. With the wheelchair seats, you just get wheeled up or steered up, depending if you're using an electric or a manual, and you slot in between seats. But the problem is the seats are down lower level, so you got your pathway here, and the seats sit down here, but the wheelchair sits up on this level, so you're already looking down on everyone. And then right behind one of the screens right behind me, when I'm sat up high in my wheelchair, is the premium seats, the ones you pay more for better viewing. That doesn't seem logical. So I actually feel really guilty if I sit in my chair. So we've taken to just me slowly walking with my crutches to the seats and sitting in normal seats. Now that I have my blue badge, I can park close, so I don't have to walk quite so far. And because I have a carer's card for the cinemas, I get a free ticket for Duncan, so it's cheaper for us to go. I'm a student, so I get it at student prices. Duncan's my carer, so he gets in free. Mally is a child, so he's child prices, and Kurt's a student. So it's actually a reasonably cheap day out for us in Southampton. In Salisbury, the prices, I looked at one film, I can't remember what it was, but there was a £6 difference in prices between the Salisbury one and the Southampton one. The Southampton one is the newer, posher, much nicer cinema. That's cheaper than the dungy, dark, inaccessible cinema that's in Salisbury. How does that work? So yeah, we go to Southampton. It's cheaper, it's more accessible for me, and it's a nicer cinema. And because of where we live, it's a straight road from here up that way to Southampton. It doesn't take much fuel, so it actually still works out cheaper for us to go to Southampton than it would to go to Salisbury. So, yeah, we're going to go there either this weekend or next. I can't remember. Duncan's in the office today. Normally on a Friday he'd be home, but he had a lot of meetings. Though there was delays on the train, so he got in an hour late. So I don't know if that means he's going to have to work an extra hour and be home late. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Depends how many meetings he's got and whether any out he get pushed. So I'm sitting here. I rambled a lot today, but that's because I've missed talking to you all. Some people find that weird. I'm basically talking to a camera. I'm not talking to a person. But as far as I'm concerned, I am talking to a person. I'm talking to all you who watch me. And you lot chat back. You comment. You email. You join my Facebook group. Or follow me on Instagram. And I like that. I like... You're my friends and my family. And I really miss it when I don't chat to you all. So it's nice to be up for filming again and for chatting again and talking without losing the ability to breathe. Did I say or at the beginning or not? I think I was just moaning about my TMA, wasn't I? I'm trying to daily post little videos on my Instagram feed to let you know what I'm up for the day. So if you're interested in seeing little videos of daily, sometimes it's just me telling you, sometimes it's me showing you what I'm doing, or having a little moan that I did today about my TMA. But yeah, I'm trying to post that up daily in the stories and in the actual feed. I'm still working out how it all works. The first few, those who have seen them, probably laughing their heads off, because I can't quite work out. Stories seem to have a completely different length than posts. And in the stories, when I first put my story up, it's like I could share it to my post, so I did. But it turns out it only shares one tiny little snippet, not the whole thing. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. But I am posting on there on daily, so yeah, why don't you follow along on that? My Instagram, what is my Instagram account? That would be really handy. It is linked in the About Me section on YouTube, which has also got an email address for me if you want to say hi. It's my business email address, but so I check them all. So let me see, what's my Instagram? Where do we find out what my Instagram account is? Should we have a look? Sonia_Jones_crafts. Let's see. Will it show that? Is that showing that? Hopefully. Yeah, so feel free to pop on over and follow me on there. I put little photos up of what I'm working on and do the little videos, and I'm really trying to use my Instagram feed more because I've not really used it very much. So I'm trying to use it on a daily basis because I can't put tiny little videos out on YouTube daily, but I can do quick updates on Instagram. So my quick updates will be on Instagram, and they're tiny little quick things of what I'm doing each day. But my main videos will stay on YouTube. I'm not moving from YouTube or anything. I'm just trying to increase my social presence because I'm not particularly very good at it right now. I'm terrible on my Facebook page. I keep forgetting to post on that. I have a page for my business, and then I have my group for my YouTube followers. Feel free to follow both. But yeah, I'm trying this year to really push my social presence because that helps with the business in the long run. So I'm trying to be more proactive on my business. Last year I basically took a year out of doing any proper business stuff. I needed a time out. This year I'm all about me, and one of me things is my business. So I'm taking more proactive I can't remember the word I was just thinking of. Attitude? A more proactive attitude, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember. Brain, still fried. But yeah, I'm trying to do more on it. My hair, as you can see, is quite shocking. Complete random change of subject. The green and blue is still in it. I have new hair dye. We just haven't had time to put it in. I won't tell you what colour. You can see when it's all done. But this one is a permanent, so it won't wash out as fast as the last colour did. The fact that the last colour washed out and the one before it is still there is hilarious. But yeah, this one's permanent colour. With my hair that will still fade out, but it won't fade quite so quickly. So I may even get that done this weekend. Who knows? You might see me with a new hair colour on the next video. I might be brave and film while it's being done. I've done that before. Might do that again. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But I have rambled for, I have absolutely no idea how long, because I can't see it on the screen. That's the weird thing. I have a camera that flips, but when you flip it, you don't see the details anymore. I don't know if I can pull them up. No, you can't see any details of how long I've been filming for when it's facing this way, and yet when it's flipped back that way, so you're behind the camera, you can see all the details. So I'm sorry if I've rambled for 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes. I haven't got a clue.
Probably at least 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Possibly getting near 40, but I don't think
wow,
so.
I've really rambled. See, told you I've missed you all. So, yeah, I'm going to go before I bore you all to death anymore. And I will check in at the weekend, I expect. I'll probably show you the bobbins. They're nothing special. They're just more of these things. But I'll probably show you them anyway when they arrive. They may be a different size. Some of the reviews said they were bigger, which would be brilliant, because these are actually my Kumihimo ones. They're my for bracelet making, so they don't hold a lot of yarn. So if I've got some bigger ones, that would be brilliant. I'll have to wait and see when they arrive. Yeah, and I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, but I probably will check in the weekend, barring anything major, disastrous happening. Like me going off and murdering my tutor. I'm not. My tutor is a lovely person. And is very understanding of my conditions and gave me the extension I needed, and I think no questions asked. but we have very different opinions on what is good writing. The stuff that I like is definitely a no-no for him. Not just my stuff, but in general, his style is very different than mine, and I think that's part of what the problem is. And that sucks. But oh well, never mind. I'm going to go, finish off my Haribos, finish off feeling sorry for myself, and get some crafting done. Whether that's on the blanket or whether I find something to do with this, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I haven't done any more work on the super thin lacy one I was doing. I'm leaving that until after I've done the blanket, because otherwise I won't put it down and I won't get the blanket done. I'm going to go. I keep saying that, don't I? I'm so sorry. It's one of those days. I'll see you all later. You take care. Bye.